Hello students, welcome back to physics class. Today we will discuss about Kepler's planetary law of model. See how this Newton got F proportional to 1 by r square. F is equals to big G big M small m by r square. But before we are getting this, we got F proportional to 1 by r square. How Newton got this? What is this r square? Square of the distance between them. Square of the distance between the earth and the moon, or square of the distance between sun and earth. How do we got this? See, Newton belongs to a poor family. His father is a farmer. 1661 he was sent to an university. Why? Because he did not learn how to farm. That's why his father thought that he is not capable of farming, so he is capable of studying. So he was sent to university. In 1665, there was a disease called plague attacked that city. So Newton took 1 year leave and went to his home and sat under an apple tree. That's how the gravitation history begins. But how Newton came to know about F proportional to 1 by r square? Before Newton, there is another scientist called Kepler. So Newton studied about this Kepler's planetary model, how the planets are revolving around the sun. So this Kepler proposed one theory. What is that? See, Earth is revolving around the sun in an elliptical orbit. Do you know what is elliptical? Elliptical? This is elliptical shape. And Kepler proposed three statements. First statement, the sun will be at the focus of the ellipse. See, for a circle, this will be the center point. For ellipse, there will be two center points, this one and this one. These two are called as focus. And Kepler said sun will be at the focus of this elliptical orbit. This elliptical orbit is the path of the earth which is revolving around the sun. You understand? That is first statement. Second statement is if we divide this into some areas, name it this one as O, A, B, C, B, E. This area, this path, how much time the earth take to cover from this part to this part, from A to B, how much time the earth taken to cover, the same time it will take to cover from here to here, same time it will take to cover from here to here. Is it possible? Is it possible? Why it is not possible? See here, distances are different. Here to here it is big distance, small distance, somewhat big distance, small distance, small distance. Distances are not equal, but earth is covering this much of distance, A to B, B to C, C to D, in equal intervals of time. So Kepler said that why it is covering like that? Why? Because here the gravitational force between Earth and the Sun is greater. Why? Because distance is smaller. This r is smaller. Here gravitational force is small. Small. Why? Because distance is more. That's why it took more time. Here less time. That's why the distances covered by the Earth is different in different cases because of the effect of gravitational force. Do you understand? The first statement is the Sun will be at the focus, and the second statement is, see, if you consider this as an area O, A, B, and if you consider this one as an area O, B, C, and O, C, D, O, E, A, these all are areas. Second statement is, these all areas are covered at equal intervals of time. Equal intervals of time. Second statement, all these areas are covered at equal intervals of time. That means from here to here, how much time it has taken, and here to here, same time it will take. From here to here, same time it will take. Do you understand? This is the second statement. And the third statement is, see, from here to here, it is r. Distance between Sun and the planet. Distance between Sun and the planet means not from the outermost part. Distance from middle of the Sun to the middle of the planet. So that distance, cube of that distance is proportional to square of the time period. Time period means time taken by the Earth to complete one area, to complete from here to here. That is the time period. So cube of the distance, cube of the mean distance between Earth and the Sun is proportional to square of the time period. You understand? This is the third statement. So from the third statement, we got r cube by t square is equals to some constant. How do we got this? So I'll write here r cube proportional to t square. To remove this proportional, what we have to do?
Add a constant.
Yes, we have to add some constant. So r cube is equals to some constant k into t square. So if we leave k here and brought t here, it will come to denominator. So r cube by t square is equals to some constant k. You understand? So what do we got? R cube by t square is equals to some constant k. We can put anything here, but here why I am putting k means, why? Because it is said by Kepler. Kepler name starts with k, so that's why I kept k here. Do you have any problem? I too don't have any problem. Okay, for example, let us assume the Earth is revolving around the Sun not in elliptical orbit, around the Sun like a circle. Let us assume, this is how Newton assumed. The Earth is revolving around the Sun in a circular path. So this is the Sun and Earth is revolving in a circular path. Now I told you this gravitational force is cancelled by centrifugal force. Any object, if it is revolving in a circular path, centripetal force, centrifugal force will work on it. That is how the washing machine is able to remove the stains from the clothes. In circus, Did you went through the circle? Horses will be there. In the center there will be a rod, and there will be a umbrella. To that umbrella these horses are connected. Did you play that? While that is rotating, what will happen? You will sit like this, or you will tilt towards outside of the circle. You will tilt towards outside of the circle. That is due to centrifugal force. In the same way, the earth is revolving around the sun, so earth will also should go from the orbit, away from the orbit, but it is not going. Who is stopping it? Gravitational force. Imagine this thread is not there. Can you see the thread? No. Now, earth is revolving around the sun. Where is sun? Here. Here is the sun. This is the earth. We are very near to the earth. That's why we are looking at bigger than the sun. You understand? So, the earth is revolving around the sun. So, where this ID card will go if I leave this? Into the circle or out of the circle? Out of the circle. In the same way, if I stop this, what will happen? It will come into the circle. See, it is coming to the middle or not? So, two forces are acting on this. These two forces are cancelled by the revolution of the earth. If earth stopped revolving around the sun, what will happen? It will fall to the center. If earth is revolving very fastly, what will happen? This will cut and it will go out of the orbit. So these two forces are getting cancelled with each other. How? Why? Because if an object is moving away from the orbit, then it is called due to centrifugal force. In the same way, the washing machine is removing the strains from the cloths. The cloths are revolving in that. The strains are removed out of that orbit. That is due to centrifugal force. So the earth is having centrifugal force. What is cancelling this force? Due to centrifugal force, the earth is not going away from the orbit. So the gravitational force is pulling it towards the center. These two forces are equal. So what is the formula for centripetal force or centrifugal force? We discussed that these forces are getting cancelled with each other, gravitational force and centrifugal force. Do you know the formula for centrifugal force? Formula for centrifugal force is F is equals to mv square by r. That is the formula for centrifugal force. When the earth is revolving around the sun in a circular orbit. So here what is m? Mass. What is v? Velocity of the earth. What is r? Distance. So here m, we know that mass is constant everywhere in the universe. So F proportional to v square by r at constant mass. Here to get an equality symbol, we have to add a constant. If we remove the constant, we will get proportionality symbol. You understand? Here I removed mass outside and this equality symbol became proportional. So F proportional to v square by r. What is this v? Velocity. What is the velocity of an object when it is moving in a circular path? What is velocity? Displacement by time. Okay, here if the object is moving in a circular path, what will be the distance? Displacement is 0. Distance? From here to here. That is distance. See, if we have a, what is that, thread, and if I arrange the thread in a circle, and if I cut that, and if I made it straight, length of the thread is equals to the distance. Is there any formula to find out? In circle we have area, perimeter. Which one we can use?
Perimeter.
Yes, perimeter. Very good. Perimeter of the circle will be equals to the distance. What is the formula for perimeter? Formula for perimeter is 2 pi r. 2 pi r. Speed is equals to distance by time. We got distance. Here? Time. Okay. What is this 2 pi? 7. Very good. 2 into 22 by 7. So 2 value will not change. It is constant. And pi value will not change. It is also constant. So pi value is 22 by 7 or 3.141. It is also a constant. So if I remove 2 and pi here, what will happen? This equality symbol will convert into proportional symbol. So V proportional to R by T, where 2 pi is constant. Here we have V square. So here let us square on both sides. V square proportional to R square by T square. Now I am adding this one, I am multiplying with R and dividing with R. What will happen? Nothing will happen. Value will not change, no? If we are multiplying and dividing a quantity with same quantity, then what will happen? Nothing will happen. So it is equals to R square by T square into R by R. Value will change? No. So this is R cube by T square into 1 by R. Did you see this anywhere?
Yes, sir.
Where? This one. That's why we multiplied and divided with R. You understand? To get this, we multiplied and divided with R. So we got this. What is this? Constant. So this is also constant. So we got, here we got V square is equals to R cube by T square into 1 by R. We know that this is constant. So V square is equals to K into 1 by R, and V square proportional to 1 by R. R cube by T square is constant K. R cube by T square constant K. So I removed this K. Okay? Yeah. Yes, we got proportional symbol. V square proportional to 1 by R. Can we use this anywhere? Can we use this anywhere? Huh? Let us use. F proportional to V square into 1 by R. F proportional to how much value we got V square? 1 by R. So instead of V square I am writing 1 by R into this one, 1 by R. So F proportional to 1 by R square. This is how Newton got F proportional to 1 by R square, or F inversely proportional to square of the distance between them. What is universal law of gravitation? F is directly proportional to masses, and F is inversely proportional to square of the distance between the two bodies or objects or persons. This is how Newton got this equation. I hope you understand this video. That's it for today. Thank you very much.